Alright, it's Youmu time. People kind of vary. Well, they don't vary in opinion. I vary in opinion on the Youmu fight from everyone else. Everyone else thinks she's a pain in the ass. I usually don't have very many problems with her. But we'll get to that later once she actually shows up. This stage is basically 3 different sections of Obnoxious. The first one is traversing the Sanzu River with little Miss Slacker over there, Komachi Onozuka. This is the part where most people will succumb to using things like Butterfly Stream or Red Magic's probably pretty popular to use here. I like bustering it. It's because I'm both lazy and anti-lazy at the same time. I am too lazy to open up the menu screen, but I am perfectly willing to align myself properly to shoot and kill everything. Purple ghosts are really dangerous here. Their crazy momentum, it makes them incredibly hard to predict instead of just easily laughed at. You really want to get rid of them the first time you see them if you can, like that. Because they'll come up from the bottom of the boat like that. Oh, whoa, almost fell off the boat there. That could have been bad. And the boat stops. And Komachi's like, yeah, get the hell off. Okay, thus ends Obnoxious part thus ends the first of 3 Obnoxious parts of the stage. There's a Yin Yang Orb. And once number 1 is done, number 2 starts immediately with an endless staircase. You know, it's a good thing the music in the stage is so good, because otherwise it'd be a really crappy stage. Probably. There's another part where people like to use Butterfly Stream or Red Magic. Yin Yang Strike probably becomes pretty popular here as well, because it can bounce up the stairs. Ooh, excuse me. Maybe some Force Crisis if you turn around. But again, I'm a buster kind of guy. Alright, this was easily the tamer of the 2 staircases. There's a second staircase coming up not too far long after this one. But first we have some more Joes to deal with. Okay, all 3 of them at once this time. Luckily you can hide there if you can play Lunasa's shots off in the away from you, you can hide here and most do not get hit. Oh wow, how did I dodge that? If that were anyone else, if it were Lidica, I would say ignore. If it were Merlin, I would probably say ignore, but since it's Lunasa who aims shots at you, you were best off taking her out, so she doesn't come back to bite you in the ass later. Now part 3 of 3 for Obnoxious parts of the stage, and this one is definitely the worst, because it introduces diagonal fairies, introduces stupid bouncing red fairies, and keeps the whole theme of Obnoxious rolling blue Yin Yang Orbs going after you, alive and well. I also forget. I forget if there were any Mets in the first one too. I think it also introduces those. So it's like we're gonna take everything that would be obnoxious on a staircase, stick it all in one place on a really long staircase. Enjoy. Ow. Apparently I can't jump. The not being able to jump disease from the first video has returned. Oh good. Like a stupid bouncing fairy. See, this is what I mean by them being so obnoxious, because they bounce all over the place. They're like really hard to hit. Okay, rather get hit by the shots than by the Yin Yang Orbs. Whoa. Now we're just gonna kind of run through this. We'll ignore everything we can. Alright, switching to Alice. Back to Mari said to get some health back. That could have gone better. And normally it does. Alright, there's some fuzzies hidden by the... Okay, why is everything going clink and clink? Alright, I'm just gonna shoot you normally. Apparently none of that's gonna work. Alright, we're in pretty good shape for this battle. This is basically a quick man battle, which is why people hate it so much. Youmu does that, and sometimes she can run across the floor when she does that dash like that, which is kind of amusing. You can actually, jump over that if you time it right from a standing position. Like, there you go. It's not not at all impossible to dodge that. But you don't want to be below it though, because you can't dodge it from below. Well, actually, if Youmu was standing where I am standing and fires one of those off, you can get into the lower pits and it will go right over your head. But if you're like this, whoa! How did none of those hit me? Yeah, see, this is why I don't think Yomu's that hard. Just hold down the laser the entire battle, and it's not that difficult. No laser is not difficult. Is jokes, please. And what Desperation Attack is introducing Mjoln up there, which she has this pattern in multiple games that she appears in. Does it in Super Mario World. Does it in Perfect Cherry Blossom. Ow. All right, I'm finishing the fight here. This is why Marisa said 1,000 knives is cowardly. Stops time, tons of knives. Go boom. Ow. This one's a no-brainer. Get this one with Alice. Not only because Marisis is completely useless, but Alice needs it for a boss later. Once you get 4 weapons with Alice, we're going to transform into Satoko here for a moment. You get the slightly awesome Shanghai doll. That is the best Mega Man weapon name I've ever seen ever. It is so great, it is slightly awesome. I think you all know what's coming.